So my hope for this, without knowing really anything about it, is that this is going to leave me physically and mentally shattered the way that Soma did. Whatever. Now, that's a whole lot of pressure to put on a game. But I'm feeling hopeful. So let's figure out what this is about. I will admit that I played the first little sequence because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Let's get into SIGNALIS. Wake up. This is me. I'm a rubbit lady. I look like a rubbit. Now, like any friend that I have that games pretty much has sent me a link to this game. I don't really know that much about it, but I heard survival horror and clinical depression, and I thought that sounds good. Now, what freaks me out is I don't appear to have feet. Now, I realize that I'm a rubbit lady, but I ain't got no feet. And that's weird. Because I should have feet. I should have high-class feet. Because I'm a rubbit lady. Let's get in here. Shit's locked. Okay. Gotta go up this ladder. I was a little disoriented when I first put it in, but I know what to do now. At least for the beginning. Because it's got one of those like fake starts where you play the game. Sorry, I got a rabbit trying to eat my stuff. Where you play the game, and then it's like, now the title sequence. Now, what I would really like about this game that's drawn me in is these files so far. And they're not even that interesting yet, but I see the potential. Elster features repair logic module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, Elster-type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. These are also known as fingers and opposable thumbs that allow you to fix shit. In this case, though, we got our callbacks to Blade Runner. I'm sure everybody who played this and recorded themselves or had reason to open their mouth was like, I saw Blade Runner. I saw Blade Runner didn't do it for me. It didn't. It should tick all my boxes, but it didn't. I was bored. In fact, I missed several bits of it each time I go through it because I can't sit through the whole thing all the way. And the big speech at the end, I don't get it. Maybe I was just born too late. This is how you play the game. Yeah, it's got a very old school Kanban system, which I like. Okay, so we're in a mess hall. We're gonna read this thing here. Status. Oh, I'm doing the same thing I did the first time I played it here. Is the developer very kindly has just translate this to a readable screen for me, but Penrose 512, Scout Vehicle Status Monitor. Status, critical system failure detected. Location, unknown planetary surface. Report, crew status, A. Young, Gestalt pilot. No signal. I did ask my house robot what Gestalt meant, and she thought I asked her what dissolve meant. So that was fun. But Gestalt apparently, this is one of those words that I see not infrequently, and yet I never actually looked it up to know how to properly use it. But I guess it means like to be whole. I guess. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I asked an Amazon robot what it meant. So that would be a real living person, I'm thinking. And then there's me, the replica, Elster 512, because I come with the ship. I am active in the mess hall. Hard landing on surface and damaged critical systems. Warning, surface temperature critically low. It's a little wintry outside. Wear protective clothing during AVA. Now, what does that stand for again? Something vehicle. I thought the term was EVE. Based on no education in space flight at all. Now, what's important here is that I pick up this top A right here. Look at the effort that went into making that nice sealing tape. Picked up adhesive tape. Heck yeah, we are ready. We can fix this ship. Let's go. Snooze, can you not eat my wallet, please? Trying to eat my credit cards? They're not for you. Actually, they kind of are, because I feel like these guys cost me a bunch of money. Alright, we got an old school map. It feels to me, like, having played the beginning of this, that the person who made this, or people, I think it was either, like, one guy, like, Jasper Byrne style, or just a small crew of people. That's what I could be totally wrong, but they played the old games like I did, and they're versed in the way of the old. All right, let's get in there. Let's okay. So this is the Gestalt pilot's room. This is her bunk. Gestalt officer's sleeping bunk. That's ominous. Smeared diary page. Cycle 57. Oak up from cryo. In empty mess hall. I was wondering Elster's looking out flight like some lost in though. Sometimes I feel is home. But she's concerned about her cardiovascular health. See this because we got a treadmill. It's traditional. The Gestalt officer's sleeping bunk. Why would you sleep when you got cryo? Okay, so a lot of people read Silo. But did anybody read Dust and Sand? I think that was, because there's 2 more books that... No, what am I talking about? It was called Silo. It was called Wool. That left me busted. Aufklärungs Raumfahrzeug type of Penrose. Let's hear it. Penrose type vessels of the Usan People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of all great nation. I feel like it's weird to talk about nations in the context of space. Right? All Penrose just pinched my nose. All Penrose vessels, are piloted by a Gestalt Scout officer, a GSO, if you will, supported by a land survey ship, a technician replica L-Star, because this is L-Star, baby. This partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous Scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the whole Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. Once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, an OMD, pinkies up, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of any mechanical maintenance of the vessel. I'm a slave. Okay, so I'm all good. Wait a minute. No, I want to go up here, right? I want to go in here, because this is my objective, is to open this cryo chamber, right? Now I want to see if this is randomized, because I just did this when I thought I was recording. It ain't random. It's old school. I remember. Okay, well, let's just open it, even though I skipped ahead. I'll show you where I found that. Oh, there's no one in the cryo chamber! I have a feeling that my Gestalt officer, who left me the bloody note, has been awake for a little bit. And that she's gone a little bit boinky bonkers, which is great. What if it turns out that I'm the Gestalt officer? 2 pieces of key snapped in half lie inside the cryogenic pod. Thank golly gee, I got them opposable thumbs. My repair logic module. A pair of opposable thumbs and a little bit of brain matter. Good to go. Alright, I can fix that. I can fix that good. Papers, please. Alright. Wait a minute, I still haven't quite mastered the controls here. Look at this. Combin. Old school. Loving it. A magnetic key card that allows access to the Penrose's airlock control. We did it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So we all thought that Callisto Protocol was going to be the new survival horror awesome sauce of 2023. I know it came out in Did it come out in 2022? Yeah, it was the S end of 2022, right? Whatever. And it wasn't. Maybe this is. Maybe this is the one. The lock is defective. Shit's locked. Don't go in there. Okay, no problem. Everything here is broken. But this is where I got the faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. I will take that photograph. And it's awfully snowy out there. So we got all these controls that they took the time to do. The ship's control panel, judging from the readout, there's no chance it'll ever fly again. We're going to die here. Alright, let's just back out. This is really interesting how they have... It's not quite top down, but you know what I mean? And then the sort of point of view. Sorry, I keep forgetting how to get into my... So, see? There it is. Inspect. It looks like a pigment was damaged by... Look, a pigment. It looks like the pigment was damaged by time and exposure to the elementados. This is great, like, already. I mean, I don't have feet, which I don't like that I don't have feet, but... Man, who needs feet? No one will ever put me in a chain gang. Okay, so, I want to go... Notice that... Okay, so there's an Ava suit over here. Which I need, apparently. And there was one here. But I think El Capitan took it. The suit has been removed from the case. That's fine. It's okay, I got my key card now, though, so I can do this. I got this covered. Let's get in there. Use that airlock key. A little bit of tape, hold it together. A magnetic strip, won't even notice. I don't actually know if that's true. By the time I started, like, having... well, it would have been a debit card. The whole swipe with the magnetic strip thing was pretty much over. It was all tappa 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 chips. Okay, so... See? A game by Rose Engine. I hope I got that right. I bought 2 copies of this. So I bought a copy for the PS4 because I was like, oh, I'll just play it by myself. Because, like I said, people that I actually care about their opinion kept sending me, like, you need to play this. This is totally you. You'll absolutely love it. But then I was like, I should record it, though. And then I was just feeling lazy. So I was like, I don't want to set up the capture card yet because I'm still moving into my house. So I just bought it again on Steam. And it's not expensive. It's like 30 bucks, like 30 Canuck bucks. And I like, so far, what they're doing with it enough to be like, yeah, take my money. I don't care. Okay, so I need to go forward, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going forward. Am I just sort of moving? Okay, I'm hitting X, and I'm moving. Something tells me, and I could be wrong, I could be interpreting it wrong, that technical limitations that come from having small teams actually lend a sort of, like, really beautiful aesthetic. Like, think of, like, Jasper Byrne. And, whoever the hell did Darkwood. Okay. I already don't like this planet. Right. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so, on Steam, you know how people leave their reviews and stuff. There was one, the top one that was there when I went to buy the game on Steam, said something like, came for the robot ladies, stayed for the clinical depression. And I can see where we're getting there. Alright, so there's a strange hole. I don't want to go in the hole leading deep into the ground. This is giving me sort of like Annihilation vibes too. I'm not talking about the movie. I mean, I don't mind the movie, but it really had very little to do with the book. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. Yeah, sure. Crawl into the hole. You know what's interesting is I find that because my character is a robot, I'm not as worried about risking my virtual life here because it's not real. That's interesting. I don't like it when the game plays with my psychology. Stop that. Get out of my cerebrum, brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to go right towards that. Let's just go right into the eye of the Terminator. Oh, you play Silent Hill before the room? Okay, I can just hold it down. No, I can't. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Right, now we're in a game set in Soviet Russia. Okay. Alright, this is good. What's this? Now we're in Silent Hill. Why do all these games keep taking me to Silent Hill? Taking me a heavy safe box wrapped in chains. Well, at least I don't need a piece of hair to get the friggin' key, am I right? Talk to me about this. The national flag. Okay, guesses. The pilot has been out for a while, and she's set up shop. I'm just assuming it's a she. Dark pictures of a coastline and an island. Are they photographs? Yeah. Dark pictures of... Oh, I thought maybe there was a different description for... Okay, so I think the pilot's been awake for a while. This is my guess. Textbooks on radio operation. They look old and worn. Did we have these on the ship? Because if it is the... Wait, what did that say? Old Imperial cereals. I'm pretty sure these are banned. Why? Okay, back out. Talk to me about this old analog looking computer. Don't climb into it. Computer screen is blank. I just shoved my whole face in it. Can I turn it on? No. Talk to me about the radio. An old wooden wardrobe. No, I clicked on the wrong thing. A radio transmitter. It looks to be connected to the computer. Wait, I want to see this right here. Okay. An ancient looking tome is lying on the table. It feels like it is calling to me. I don't have feelings. I'm a replica. Pick up the king in yellow. Yeah, sure, pick that shit up. Picked up the king in yellow. I put the king in my pocket. Uh-oh. What did I do? This music was in the start screen. Preparing to send message. What's the message? Hello world? Why are we zooming in like this? I'm scared. So what drugs were the devs on, do we think? Achtung! Achtung! Which I believe means warning. 7, 8, 9, 10. 39486. I'm not gonna remember that. 6. Whoa! Why are we German and Japanese and Korean and Chinese all at the same time? I don't remember enough German from school. Okay, credit card numbers on the screen. Whoa, great holes secretly are digged when Earth's... What? Brought to suffice. Popes brought... What is happening? This tells me what people in my life think of me that they want me to play this. Oh! And things have learned to walk that ought to crawl. I don't like this at all. Fuck all of you who sent this to me. Who do you think I am? Remember our promise. I can't read that. Why is it so artistic? Wake up. How many title calls are we gonna have? Okay, SIGNALIS. What? The game crashed. What the fuck? Well, okay, that's one way to start the game.